conspiracy, but I failed to see how we came to be in such a mess through our excess, and where truth counts less than what's dressed up.
Another area of discussion was religion. This is an avowed atheist speaking. And he said, religion is not necessarily bad. A lot of people seem to need religion with its mysteries and rituals, so they will have religion. But the major religions of today have to be changed because they are not compatible with the changes to come. The old religions will have to go, especially Christianity. Once the Roman Catholic Church is brought down, the rest of Christianity will follow easily. Then a new religion can be accepted for use all over the world. It will incorporate something from all of the old ones to make it more easy for people to accept it and feel at home in it. Most people won't be too concerned with religion. They will realize that they don't need it. In order to do this, the Bible will be changed. It will be rewritten to fit the new religion. Gradually, key words will be replaced with new words having various shades of meaning. Then the meaning attached to the new word can be close to the old word, and as time goes on, other shades of meaning of that word can be emphasized, and then gradually that word replaced with another word. I don't know if I'm making that clear, but the idea is that everything in Scripture need not be rewritten, just key words replaced by other words, and the variability in meaning attached to any word can be used as a tool to change the entire meaning of Scripture and therefore make it acceptable to this new religion. Most people won't know the difference, and this is another one of the times where he said the few who do notice the difference won't be enough to matter. Then followed one of the most surprising statements of the whole presentation. He said, some of you probably think the churches won't stand for this. And he went on to say, the churches will help us. There was no elaboration on this. It was unclear just what he had in mind when he said the churches will help us. In retrospect, I think some of us now can understand what he might have meant at that time.
We now have an alien. Yes, we have an alien in the Bible. Exodus 8:13. And her two sons, of which the names of the one was Joeseph, and he said, I have been an alien in a strange land. Really? Deuteronomy 14:21, or thou mayest sell it unto an alien? Really? Alien? Come on. Job 19:15. I am an alien in their sight. Psalm 69:8. And an alien unto my mother's children. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. Well, these words are alienated, but and then in Hebrews, turn to fight the armies of the aliens. Really? Let's do this again. Hebrews 11:34. Quenched the violence of fire, escaped the edge of the sword. Out of weakness were made strong, waxed valiant in fight. Turn to fight the armies of the aliens. Now there are armies of aliens in the Bible? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, really. Oh my gosh, aliens.
I'm certainly probably going to repeat what other members have said. I think the distinguished ranking member said there must be a different and better way. And I actually don't disagree. I think there was and there is a different and better way.
Because of the fact that Volkswagen has never in history changed their logo. At least in this timeline. But many people with the Mandela effect believe it has changed. and that it never used to have the split in the logo, as shown here. In the timeline, the logo looked more like this. Anyway, let's take a look.
That whole engine is way in front of that wing. Never like that. Never. Okay. There's a new Mandela effect.
So let me go back to the beginning. So I want to explain how it works. This is going to explain the Mandela effect. Okay, what's going on now is we are literally in the last days. We are literally in the end times, as has been prophesied by the prophets and Jesus himself and God himself and the Father and everybody has prophesied. The last days, the end of days, the end of the world, the final age. That's it, the wrap up. Okay, so what does the Bible say? And he will seek to change times and laws. Okay, times and laws. So it's the timeline, and laws is the laws of reality. Okay, he will seek to change times and laws, the timeline and the laws of reality. So what's going on now is shit has gotten so fucking out of hand with all of these alternate dimensions and people time traveling all over the place every single fucking day. Okay? So what is going on now? So now that you understand where all these alternate dimensions even came from, you understand that there only used to be one dimension, and when Adam and Eve sinned, the sin was so evil that it just, sin is so bad and sin is so evil that when a person, mankind, flesh and blood man, sinned, it fractured reality. Okay? And as all this shit keeps on going on, reality fractures more and more. As mankind continues to sin, reality fractures more and more and more and more until you get all these alternate dimensions. Okay? And not only are they alternate dimensions, they're also, because all of the fractures happen at different times within each dimension, okay? One dimension, it'll be the year 1900, and the other dimension, it'll be the year 2025. And you'll have one dimension that is the year 2018, and then right next to that dimension, you'll have a dimension where it's the year, 1990. And so both dimensions are existing at once. Okay, now imagine that, but a whole bunch of dimensions existing all by each other, next to each other. Okay, and they're all different years. So you have, but they're all existing at the same quote unquote time. So in one universe, it's 2018. In another universe, it's 2038. In another universe, it's 1992. In another universe, it's 1985. Okay? And just on and on and on and on. Okay? And then there's a whole bunch of universes where it's 1992, but in each universe where it's 1992, it's fucking different shit going on. Because there was multiple fractures of the universe for 1992. Right? And so it's all like that. It's fucked up. So now what's going on now is God is putting the lid on this shit, okay? He's wrapping shit up, okay? He's wrapping it up. It's winding down, okay? So what that means is God himself is combining the timelines into the original timeline that it was always supposed to be. Because in the beginning, there was only ever supposed to be one timeline, and only one, and that is God's perfect dimension reality timeline. There was only supposed to ever be one of them. So God is combining all of them together, and he's mushing them all together like how it was originally supposed to be. There was only supposed to be one. Okay? So in the process of having everything mushed together, obviously the devils are trying to respond to that. Okay? Okay. So God is mushing the timelines, combining the timelines together into one true timeline. Now, in the process, okay, as part of the process, the devils are still trying to fight God about this. It's not like the devils are just letting God do it. God is doing it regardless of what the devils do. But the devils are trying to respond. Okay, the devils are trying to respond. Okay? And the devils are trying to frantically respond. Okay, so basically, what's going on now is the time travel is not working. The time travel technology that the devil gave to the 13 satanic Luciferian bloodline families, okay, he gave the time travel technology to them. Now, the time travel technology is not working properly, okay? So this is, nobody is going to tell that, like, no one is going to talk about this shit on YouTube, because YouTube is fucking control bullshit, CIA tube, and nobody is, like, you know, it's just a lot of liars and charlatans on YouTube and a lot of witches on YouTube pretending that they're Christians, and so they say lying bullshit. And so you're not going to hear this from YouTube, okay? People, like, this, it's just not going to be on YouTube at all. No one's going to say this shit. So basically what's happening is, like, you know, no one is going to tell you that the time travel technology isn't working the way it used to work. The time travel technology used to work very well, and it used to work very accurately, and it used to work in a way that was more solid. It used to work, but now it's like glitches or bugs or whatever have been introduced into the time travel technology, where now the time travel is still going on, so the sin is still going on because it's a sin to time travel. Time travel is going on, but it's not working right. Okay, so this is fucking up a lot of shit. The devils are also trying to do their own version of overriding things. So remember, God is combining the timelines and overriding the timelines in order for things to get back to their original state of one timeline only. The devil is also trying to overwrite the timelines and try and get things to be fucked up. So the devil is the one that is trying to overwrite the timelines to make the Bible say all of this crazy ass fucking shit. Like wolf instead of lamb, and you've seen other ones. Okay, so that's the devil doing that shit. God's not doing that. That's basically about it, I think, in terms of the Mandela effect. Okay.